Did the gestures by Heretics light a fire inside you and all other PRX members? And how big of a confidence boost does this win for you going into the next matchup?
I mean, when we lose the second map, like they throw like some trash talk that I mean it's a tournament game, it's normal to trash talk each other. But outside the game, I think we are really fine with it.
PH 在赢了第二张图后，教练在回去的路上对着 MyFreak 大吼。他事后也发声明道歉，无独有偶 ，Something 也做得不好的示范。
And I want to say sorry to every fans from Heretics and overall to the world, I will say, because I'm a professional player. I cannot do that. I cannot put my finger middle to the opponents. It's my bad. Yeah, sorry.
What was discussed in the 2 timeouts on split to get the team back into momentum?
When the first time out, I told him what to do. And the second time out, I told him what to do again. That's what I said in the first time out because they forgot. We basically told, yes, these guys all laughing now. But we basically just tried to identify the playstyle and then come up with some solutions for it. And I mean, I think Jason took over after that and he did a really good job telling everyone where he wants the utility to go, and it became a lot easier for us after that.
They won it and forced a third map. Do you think Neon is one of the reasons why it's so hard for the teams to counter them?
The fact is, Heretics is a very well-drilled team,
Yeah.
Like, if you watch them play Sunset and you watch them play Lotus, they really know what they're doing. And when a team is that well-drilled and they're the only team in the world to use Neon, they really know, like, they have everything figured out, and we have to adapt to it. Sometimes the game plan goes wrong. I thought that in Lotus, because we have Cypher, it should be slightly easier for our Cypher to pick him off, but I think they played around the Cypher extremely well. So I think that's credit to them. I do think that like just winning some crucial rounds, like some really really good reads from Forsaken and something, I think they called the right round like 2 or 3 times in a row. It gives the team immense confidence, and that's definitely what helped us close the game off. I mean, look, the triple W's thing is a work in progress. So the only thing we could do is just go back to Sky and hope this is for the best. We do think that, I mean, our first thought was that Sky is going to be nerfed to the ground, so we didn't want to play her anymore. But it's looking that it's a little bit more important, So we've switched Sky back on split, and it managed to be good for us today. Yeah, I guess it's not as bad as I thought.
Just follow up on that. Like you said, it's not as bad as you thought, but do you think there could have been a better initiator?
I think KC used Fate very, very uniquely on split, no Sky. So I mean, teams are trying stuff out. Like Heretics was using just solo breach. Even then, the game was close, and it gave us a lot of trouble in the first half. I think it's a wait and see kind of thing. Eventually there'll be either a dominant initiator or everyone will be trying things out for the rest of the year. We'll just have to wait and see.
Forsaken to Raze and then divide Sky, Demonia to Omen. What was the rationale in just making that decision to switch to a different composition for this next go around with Heretics after playing that triple duelist with EDG in the previous game?
I mean, I wish I could say it's a grand plan where we bait people into picking split, but the truth is, like, I think as Jason touched on it, that we just felt it wasn't working, and maybe it's only really really good on Pacific. Even then, like the games were close in Pacific when we played it. I mean, we just looked at the script. We just looked at the game and we're like, okay, look, it's an absolute disaster at the moment. Like, we're not playing to the comp strengths, even if there is any, or at least we weren't following what we believed in. And because of that, we're like, okay, look, if they pick split, we're in trouble, so we might as well just change and just go for it. It's a work in progress, like this year's a new roster, and every time we change a roster, you have to really like figure it out again. The chemistry is not as best yet, and we're really working very hard to just get to know each other better and to be like better teammates to each other and better players in the server. Unfortunately, like we have to change some comps, and that usually slows some processes. Like instead of being ready to like work on our mistakes, we have to like restart from scratch. But we're trying very, very hard to make sure it works. As for the style, I mean, you will see a different style this year, like every year it's going to grow. The meta changes every year and we're going to change as well.
The reason why I said it because usually in Pacific, it's like we can just fight with our aims, But in like this tournament, it's like very hard, especially with that comp. because we have no info, no initiator, so that's why we decided to go back. And what's the second question, sir?
To be fair, I think we don't want to play people from Pacific, you know, because we practice with them all the time, and it's always nice to see something new and more exciting for
experience.
everyone else. You know, nobody wants to see Pacific versus Pacific, unless it's finals. They'd be very very happy.
You know what they want to see? Us versus DRX.
No, no more. Yeah, so not Gen G if possible.
Yeah, same thing for me.
I would say so. It will improve because the reason why I said 6 out of 10 is because especially we have new member, right? And then we have to like start from zero again and then try to make him comfortable with our team, our playstyle, everything. But definitely for this tournament, I think we will improve and we just try to like trying to like figure out how to keep up with the team here, you know. So yeah.
You know, we make game plan and I forgot to tell them the game plan. So I paused to tell them that we need to go Rams on split a lot more. And then they did something else. So after that, I paused again to remind them, you know, and then instead I gave them the chance to talk to each other a little bit and calm down. I think that's what we did. And yeah, they were a little bit calmer after that.
I think we're just trying our plans, and since Benji VC always in that position, you know, he never change, so we just try to kill him and don't let him get momentum, you know. So
If you can pick only one champ and only one role, what do you pick for the rest of your life?
I mean, I still love Yoru, you know.
Yoru, I'm having.
Both teams are very fast paced, so the game gets very fast paced and it just keeps on increasing and people might get blindsided. Do you think that happens sometimes?
Yeah, I mean, of course, but I wouldn't say the Heretics is like incredibly fast team. I think they have fast strats and they use it very very well. You know, and we're the same. I don't think we have been as fast as last year, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, we enjoy this pace. You know, it's good pace for us. I think we came out on top in the end, and it was a really fun game for us.
Actually, it's hard because the pressure is if you lose, and you need to play one more, and if you play one more, and you lose, you go to the home, so you must win every single game. I mean, it's good format for new players, I guess, because you get a lot of experience, because you need to play like 2 or 3 games. You cannot play just one and go, something like that, I guess.
Yeah, I think the 8 teams, you know, every team is good here. But if there were more teams, you could get really lucky somehow, you know. And then you can, and then maybe people don't like that, you know. Or you could have a really hard draw, you know. Like you could just play like every world champion and then bye bye, you know. So it's good and bad, I guess. But I think it's exciting.
Awesome. Thank you so much. That was the final question. Congratulations today, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.